Welcome back to Cerebral Syndicate. I'm Excalibur, the one and only, and today's topic is actually really cool. Netflix. It's a service we all use, $7.99 a month. Mostly we all just use it for movies or like seasons that they have that we haven't caught up on. That's what I use it for, at least, because I'm never at home. But anyway, just when we thought Netflix was kind of falling off and you weren't really seeing the context and, you know, some of the content come out, and it was just kind of like, because even me for a little bit, I was like, maybe I'll switch to Hulu or just buy more movies. They totally got me to change my mind. On top of them getting contracts with like Disney and other major like movie studios, they started doing a lot of original content. So House of Cards, which has been doing phenomenal for them. Also Hemlock Grove did really well for them as well too. It became less about the original content and then more about finishing content for them too. So you had them with the original stuff, but then they would also start finishing stuff, which is great. So you have stuff like Arrested Development that they decided to like, oh, you know what, let's go ahead and finish this and put it all out at the same time so you can watch it at your leisure. Very cool. And then also just recently, because of the LucasArts acquisition by Disney and the Star Wars Clone Wars series being taken off of Cartoon Network, it never got a proper finish. But if you go and watch it on Netflix now, it's got a proper finish. Season 6, all there, you can watch it at your leisure. Super great. Also, the Transformers Prime series, same thing. They got the movie that ended up the entire thing really nice. It's on Netflix. There you go. Those guys are finishing things. But back to the original content. Earlier this year, I want to say early this year, late last year, they entered into an agreement with Disney to do original content. But it wasn't just the Disney portion that they're working with, it's Marvel. They entered into a contract with Marvel to do original content. So we're going to get an Avengers-esque Netflix television series. Awesome, but it's not the Avengers, which is really cool because it's allowing them to expand the universe. So while we have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that's running on ABC, now we're gonna have Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist. Iron Fist and Luke Cage probably being two of my favorite popular Marvel characters. They're going to get their own screen time, and then once they finish all four of those, we're gonna see the Defenders, which is really cool, which allows them to feed it into the movies and other TV shows and stuff as well. There's no casting, but there is a writer-director for Daredevil, but there's a lot of names that have been thrown around. Terry Crews has all but said that he wants to be Luke Cage. Great, do it, sign him up right now. Just right now. I can't do it because I don't work for Marvel, but they can. Daredevil, been a couple names thrown around. Most recently what I've seen is Richard Madden, who was on Game of Thrones. But then I've also seen Michael C. Hall, who was of Dexter fame. And the Michael C. Hall one I'm actually a really big fan of because he looks like Matt Murdock. So there's no confusion there. So we can just do that and it'll be great. The cool thing that they said as well too a couple weeks ago is that they will be filming in New York, which is awesome. So that gives them a lot of factual base, you know, I guess fictional factual base to go off of from the comic books. So they'll be filming in New York. And the way it looks like is that they're all going to be filming them at the same time. So when they appear on Netflix, then we'll be able to watch it all at the leisure, and then just going to kind of space them out. But we do know Daredevil is first. But hopefully by the time we hit San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the entire expanded list from writers, directors, whoever else is involved, so we can actually give you guys a little more information about it. But the cool thing is that we're getting original Marvel stuff even outside of the movies, and the movies have been great. So hopefully we'll start seeing them get a little more original content from Marvel, maybe even see them finish shows like Young Justice that got canceled on Cartoon Network as well. That's a bigger pipe dream than most, but hey, anything can happen, right? But there you go, guys. Like always, subscribe button down there somewhere. I think you like me enough at this point that you can do it. See you later, guys.